So, something that I've learned throughout this process is that there is no easy way to say this. And it sounds so cliche, like from a movie. But there's no even leading into this conversation, you know? My mom has cancer. My mom has breast cancer, and my mom is the most important person in my life and the only family I have. And this sucks. This sucks. And there is no easy way to have that conversation. And I've had it a couple of times now. And we were keeping this really close to us for a really long time. We didn't want people to know just because, you know, I don't know, it's private. Like I can not tell people about something. That's fine. Because it's a lot. And if you're somebody who knows me in real life and this is how you're finding out, I'm sorry. But also, there's only so many times you can have this conversation before your brain just breaks. It is so emotionally draining to, my mom has cancer, this is what's going on, crying, it's so draining. So I'm sorry, but I hope you understand. So what you're about to watch is a conversation between my mom and I, because we both kind of individually decided and then kind of came together. It was like she came to me first about this, and then I was like, I've actually been thinking about this and I've been wanting to talk to you about this, was documenting this experience through video, doing videos about this, because I know my mom specifically has been relying a lot on YouTube for hearing about people's experiences with cancer, whether it be them or their family members or whatever. What I always love about my YouTube channel, of course, I make like my tech videos and I try to have fun on my channel, but also I like it to be a place where I can either document my life or share my experiences of my life or my personal experiences about whatever it may be, in the hopes of helping somebody else by hearing my perspective. And that's essentially what my mom wanted to do, and that's what I wanted to do. And it was like she came to me and I was like, we were thinking the same thing, of documenting this so we can look back on it one day, but then also maybe somebody can stumble upon these videos and they would help them in the same way that the videos that she has watched have helped her. We just kind of talked about, because it's hard to talk about, and the C word, if you will, has been kind of like an unspoken rule that it's banned in our house, because it's just, that's how we do it. Because we all know what we're talking about. Why say such an ugly word, you know? Anyway, we just kind of talked about whereabouts we started and then up to this point. And today is December 6th, 2020, and December 7th, tomorrow, 2020, and my mom starts chemotherapy. So I especially wanted to record this just so we could have before one of the big things starts, you know, we wanted to get it done before surgery, but that all happened so fast. So anyway, we just kind of talked, and I hope it provides some perspective on the situation. For the technical questions, if anybody's wondering, my mom has stage 1A breast cancer. It is hormone positive, progesterone positive, and estrogen positive, which the good news about that is that it is the most common form of breast cancer, according to her doctors, and it is the earliest stage, and it was a super small tumor, and they caught it, I think, the literal earliest that they possibly could have seen it. So all very good things. And so we're super blessed and grateful that the situation, the flaming trash can that we've been handed, is not a dumpster. You know what I mean? So it is much better than it could have been, but that doesn't mean it doesn't suck. And that's something that I've felt throughout this experience, and I don't know about my mom, that I feel like sometimes I haven't been allowed to feel upset or mad because of how positive it is. It is the best it could be for a shitty situation. And it sucks, and I'm allowed to be upset, but I'm also allowed to be grateful at the same time. The dichotomy of man. Anyway, here's a little convo between my mom and I talking about this situation that's going on, and we will see what is on the other side of it. My mom is a strong, badass, hardworking, dedicated, resilient woman who I'm so grateful to have as my mother. And I know she will come out on the other side of this even stronger than before, and we will get through this together. And I'm just happy that I am home with her to be here with her through this. So if I've been acting weird or distant or whatever for like the last 4 months, this is why. Anyways, here's my mom and I. Thanks for watching, and yeah. I think that's gonna be good.
I was gonna say, you're not there. Oh, what happened? Boy,
I know, I did
that went out the window.
It's crazy. I'm not in frame when I'm not in frame.
Yeah, magic.
Yeah, movie magic. So I don't really have, I've literally tried thinking of an idea, and I don't have like an idea
For
this.
Well, I don't even know how to start.
Yeah.
That's the hard part.
Yeah.
I don't like to say the word.
No, I know. We don't have to. We don't have to. What I was just kind of thinking of doing, the only idea I had was just kind of going, okay, well, what has already happened, and then what's going to happen, and just kind of going from there. Because we don't need to say nothing specifically, because I don't like saying it either.
I think that's the hard parts. I've been good. I've been so good. Because I don't talk about it, you know? I mean, I really don't. I don't either. I tell you about the medication. I tell you about my appointments, but otherwise I don't say anything, really. I'm just not. I don't even know how to start. That's the thing. Well, you know.
Okay, let's go back to
The very first day. Oh, my God.
Yeah, the very first day.
Oh, the very first day. I went in for a mammogram. And, you know, and for me it was more like, okay, another test. Yeah. You know, not a big deal. Because I don't like to think of bad things, obviously, or whatever. So, and when they took the when they did the mammogram test, then it was like, you know, you wait around for them to review it or whatever, and then somebody comes out and says, oh, the doctor wants you to do an ultrasound. I'm going, okay, you know, why not? Not thinking of anything, because my brain just doesn't go there, you know. And I'm going, all right. So I, you know, wait another half an hour or whatever it may have been. And shame on me, but I was texting you, letting you know that, you know, dang, it's so busy here. I can't believe how busy it is. And I'm going, because I figured if I told you, you'd be freaking out over here with the kids there and whatnot. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, so we did the ultrasound, and the doctor comes back and says, we need to do a biopsy. Would you like to come back and do a biopsy? I'm going, no. It's like, do it now. Get it over with, you know, because I know everything's good. Yeah. Everything's good. So I said, okay. And I'm texting you again. I said, man, it's just, I don't know what's taking so long or whatever. And I didn't say anything. So yeah. So it wasn't a big deal. The biopsy was not a big deal at all. It's like, okay. And then it went so quick. I mean, I was there maybe 10 minutes, if anything. So anyway, I'm driving home and I'm thinking about, oh God, what am I going to say to Annelies?
How are you going to lie to me?
Oh, yeah. You know, it's like, not lying.
No,
obviously, I would never do that. But just how am I going to tell you? Yeah. And that's a hard thing to tell, you know, it's like, I'm trying to deal with it, but then of course, you know, as soon as I see, I break down. Duh. Yeah. So, but then at 7 o'clock, I says, because it might be. They weren't sure, you know, that they saw something. But yeah, but it was that night when the doctor told me it was positive. Yeah. And, you were at the store. Yeah. Bad timing, you know.
Really such shit timing.
Because, I mean, I don't think I've ever felt so weak, you know, when you hear...
It's just like all the blood rushes out of you. You just feel cold. That's how I feel. It's like it was bad. It's like when you go on a roller coaster and you just drop, but you just keep dropping, you know.
Yeah, and I still had, you know, 3 kids here, I think, or something like that. Yeah. That was bad. It's like, what the heck? Because nobody in the family has this, you know. So it was It was definitely hard to hear. When you hear it, and then having to say it is 10 different, it's so different. So I don't like to say it. I just say my situation. I have a situation.
It's like when people talk about, it's like when people in the South, when somebody has diabetes, they have the sugar.
Oh. Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. That's like a big Southern thing. It's like if people have diabetes, they've got the sugar. Something like that. But yeah, it's the sugar. The sugar in the South is diabetes. They got the sugars.
No, I just have a situation.
Yeah. It all moved super fast.
Yeah, it all went fast because that was in October.
No,
and
September.
It was in September.
September 25th.
Yeah, there we go. September. And that was just like 3 weeks after we moved into this place.
Oh, yeah.
It was just like, on top of that, it was a big slap in the face.
Yeah.
It's like,
and then
here we go.
The thing with your leg was happening at like the same time.
That happened before.
It was like, but I'm saying like you got the phone calls all at the same, like
it was
over each other.
What the hey, to find that out as well. But I mean, everything's good now. So with my leg.
But then, so they called that night and were like, so here's the tentative plan, but we don't know.
Yeah.
So you have to wait until the 1st of October? Was it? Or was it the 4th of October? Oh, no. Okay, so it was the 1st. It was Friday the 1st when you had the phone call. When we had the phone call where you went over there and then I was on the phone with you. Where's Dr.
Oh, right.
It was the first time you met Dr.
Yeah, and then she told me definitely what it was. But they caught it all on time. I mean, this is such a good thing.
Well, also it was we got confirmation, if you will. I'm going to say on the 1st. Yeah. And then they were like, okay, we need to do surgery. And then that was on Thursday. On Monday, you went in for surgery. It was literally, they called you, they said, okay, we should expect a phone call tomorrow. You got a phone call the next day who said surgery on Monday. Oh, I'm sorry, it was on Tuesday the 6th.
Okay, that makes sense, yeah.
They called you the next day to say 4 days later your surgery's going to happen. And then the next day after that, you went and had COVID testing. And then or somewhere in between, you also had to do the thing for your leg too. So yeah, but it was literally like the next day you had COVID testing.
It was, I had to.
For surgery. Yeah. And then you went on surgery on Tuesday.
Yeah.
It was in the time
quick.
in the time that we found out that it was official on the 25th of when you got the biopsy results back. Yeah. It was less than 2 weeks from you being in surgery.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Which was insane.
It went really quick.
And that's the thing too that I feel like I want to like drive home for anybody is that like the thing that I keep getting questions asked, and I know you with like your siblings and stuff and family talking to you going, oh, are you feeling okay or whatever. Right. As people go, how'd they find out? Like, was she feeling sick or whatever? And it was like, no, it was literally just like a regular checkup. It's like as if you went to go get a checkup and then somebody found like that your knee was actually broken. Yeah. And it was like, okay, let's test it. And then they do the little thing and your knee shatters. Like that's what happened. Yeah. It was like, oh, I had no clue. Like it was literally, and I swear to God, I think that if you had these appointments in August instead of September, like these regular check appointments in August, they would not have found anything. And a year later, then it would have been so much worse.
Probably. You know what I mean? The chances are good. The chances would have been good, yeah. I'm
such a person that in a twisted way, I think everything happens for a reason. Yeah. And like in the way that's like, I lost my job, I moved back home, I'm here, we moved in this new place. The timing of you went in September instead of August. Like, had you gone in August, we would be in such a different situation right now, and also next year.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
I really think
things would be worse next year. But they caught it literally. It was like it took its first step, and we said,
they jumped on it. Yeah. Well, I mean, and the surgery went great. You know, I mean, I was nervous. Oh yeah,
me
obviously,
too.
I was nervous, but the surgery was great. It's like, which amazed me so because the fact that when I went in, obviously I was nervous, scared, and all this good stuff. But when I came out of surgery, it's like I was like I was the day before I went into surgery. Nothing bothered me. You know, nothing upset me. Nothing. I wasn't nauseated. I just wasn't sick. You know, and I think that was like, I can do this again. Yeah, not that I would want to. But yes, I could do this again.
Doctor, another round on the house.
No, and the sad part is, they did give me another round.
Yeah, that was. So,
I had to go back in.
So that's the thing I was the most nervous of, because in 2015, when you had your surgery, which that was the same year as my car accident.
What was the same year?
You had your surgery for your wrist. You had your accident the same year I had my accident.
Oh, really?
All the same year. Because it was in 2015.
Oh, when I broke my wrist.
Yeah, and so she had surgery for her wrist, and it was bad.
It was shattered.
He literally said it was shattered so horribly and started re-healing that he had to re-break. First, he didn't realize the break was as bad as it was, but then he had to destroy your arm.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, so that surgery went so bad. I've never seen you in such a bad way.
Right?
Literally, like, I was so scared.
I was like, not feeling it.
Yeah, and it was, oh my God, it was so bad. And so that's what I was so scared of. So then I see you walking out, and I was like, huh?
Well, I wasn't walking. I was in a chair.
Yeah. But I mean, I saw you stood up, and like I could see that your face looked so much better.
Oh, this time.
No, this time.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, what? This is so, and I was so relieved.
Yeah.
And
well,
then,
the medicines, you know,
well,
think about it.
The second time.
Yeah. Well, no, they didn't. But I didn't get sick. I was so nauseated.
Yeah.
And I told the doctor, I says, I'm not doing this ever again. I told her. She goes, well, we don't have to.
Yeah.
I go, thank God, I would have said no.
So they do the first surgery, and they pretty much didn't get everything. And we got a call like a week later, pretty much being like, we gotta go back in.
Yeah.
And so when you went back in for the second surgery, I was nervous, but I was like,
we knew what was happening.
Well, we knew what was happening, but it was also
I think
frustrating.
that makes a big difference.
Because when it comes to chemo or radiation or the surgery, both you and I think, are on the same page with saying that the surgery was the worst. Like the scariest.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, don't get me wrong, chemo is not going to be easy and radiation is not going to be easy, but the surgery is what scared me.
I'm afraid of the chemo.
Yeah.
I am afraid of the chemo. I don't know what's going to happen. In fact, that's going to be tomorrow. So, yeah, I don't know.
I think the thing about the surgery that scares me more than the chemo is that it's
the waking up. Hello.
You are under, you are under,
Yeah.
and somebody else has complete control, and it's not progressive. It happens all at once.
Right.
But chemo, knock on wood, nothing bad happens, but let's say you start, something isn't going right in 2 weeks, they can change things. It's all progressive.
Absolutely.
So they can catch things easier, but if they're in there and something goes wrong, then there's no...
Yeah, but I'm not one to be, sick or tired, or I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm never sick, I'm never tired.
Yeah.
Well, we all get tired. The chemo in itself, what scares me is because I don't know what it's going to do to my body.
Yeah.
The poison that they put in you, I don't know.
So they do the second surgery, and that did not go great.
Oh, that did not go great.
Oh, that was so bad. So I pick you up, and I could literally, you were like probably 50 feet away from me, and I could see immediately in your face. Oh, and you had the bag in your hand too, and I was like, shit, here we go. And it was like, you weren't throwing up.
I couldn't walk. No, I
you couldn't walk
because I was so dizzy.
But you were also so emotional.
Emotional.
You cried the whole way home.
I did. And I'm going, I don't understand why.
Yeah. Literally, I kept being like, oh yeah, is there any reason? Like, is it because of this? Or you know that now the surgery's over, so we're moving forward? Like, are you nervous about chemo? And you're like, I don't know.
I don't, yeah, no, it was bad.
And like, you're not a crier. And that's the thing is like, it would make sense for, like, I cry at anything.
Yeah. No,
it's not that you don't cry.
I do cry.
You do cry, but completely different.
Yeah.
Like, I literally cried the other day.
I usually cry when I'm in that room.
Yeah. I mean, same. Me too. Yeah. But like, I cried the other day talking about how much I loved one of our old daycare kids.
Yeah.
So like,
no, and I can cry on a note like that too. But no, but that day was bad. Yeah. I was not happy at all, and I meant it. I was not going to go back under.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And literally,
not.
when I dropped her off, the lady was like, "Okay, so you're back again. If you come back 10 times, we give you the 11th one free or something like that." And literally, it was so funny because like she was trying to joke. And you were like, I am not coming back. And I was like, ha ha ha, you're funny. And you were like, nope, not coming back. Like she was trying to break through to you, and it was just like you were too nervous, which I get. Like, I don't know. But so they did that. But anyway, you woke up the next morning. That was the other thing.
The next morning I woke up like there was nothing wrong.
So
I went back to work, everything was good.
Literally, it's insane because I had already woken up, like I was awake, and you like busted through the door, and I
busted through the door.
You
at
like
9 o'clock?
opened the door. No, it was at 5 o'clock in the morning because I was gonna wake up at 5:30, or I was gonna wake up at 5, or it was 5, and I was gonna wake up. I don't know what it was, but it was 5 a.m. And I was already awake, and all of a sudden the door just goes. go back to bed. I feel great.
Yeah.
I was like,
oh, that's true. I did tell you to go back to bed because I did.
And
feel
I was just
good.
like, are you sure? Like, what's going on? And you're like, I feel great. I totally feel fine. And I was like, okay. And
yeah,
because I had rehearsal till 11 o'clock the night before.
Yeah, it was. I just needed
so
to sleep.
weird.
I just needed to sleep. That's all.
So then you were totally
never
fine
took any pain medication or nothing like that. So everything, and that's what I think why people are so shocked. You know, it's like, well, after all that, it's like, how you doing? Fine.
I mean, and I think that's the thing too. That
which is a good thing.
We've said since the beginning that we have very positive outlook on all this because one, with your whole freaking wrist. How it was not even it was like you broke it and it was like a week and a half later. Yeah. And your wrist had already healed.
Yeah, and the funny thing is the day I broke it though, we never ever talked about that, but the day I broke it, I'm just saying the day I broke it, I went and saw you at the comedy club.
Yeah, and I didn't freaking know that. Oh my God.
We just sat there and watched the show. I was in such pain.
That was the stupidest thing ever. Literally, like...
I couldn't move. move.
That's a story for another day, but that was literally ridiculous. Like, getting out of that show, and then Michelle being like, we need to go to the emergency room right now. And I was just like, what happened? And you were like, I was like,
yeah,
what?
It was bad.
But no, it was totally, like, so you healed so fast from that.
Yeah.
You never get sick. Like, never get sick. That's one thing. We never really get sick.
No. I'm immune to all these little rugrats, so it's all good. And
then also, in a dumb way, your hair grows so fast.
Yeah, right?
You know what I mean? And so,
that's another thing. I could lose all my hair.
Yeah. But I think who knows, it might grow back curly and you'll never have to get a perm again.
I know, right?
Wouldn't that be great?
That would be a positive for me. At least I think. I don't know. But that'll be scary. But I don't know.
I think that's where both of us are kind of just saying, like, when it comes to all this stuff, we don't know what's going to happen, obviously.
No.
But I think on the positive end of things is, like, you had that both surgeries, you were totally fine, and then so anyway.
I mean, if I get sick at all, it's going to be because of the chemo, and then, like I said, that's the thing that I'm most afraid of.
Yeah.
Seriously, because I don't like getting sick.
Yeah.
They say nausea is not a thing. I mean, nausea is a thing, but throwing up is not a thing because they have medication for that. Just as long as I keep taking that, I'm good.
I think the thing that frustrated me the most throughout this process, though, is that in the beginning of it all, they always made it seem like the different doctors that we talked to before we started talking to your oncologist, before we had one, is that it was... Maybe we'll do chemo, but radiation's definitely going to happen.
True, yeah.
Like, radiation was always going to happen, but maybe we'll do chemo. Yeah. And then when we talked to Dr. Zalem, she was like, oh, no. Chemo was always going to happen. There's never not a chemo. There's maybe not a radiation, but the way that they made it seem with the options that were presented to us made it seem like, oh, yeah, maybe chemo, depending on how things go.
Yeah. I think it's because of the fact of where it was. That's why it's always a chemo for breast cancer.
Yeah.
Always a chemo.
Yeah. But still, it was just, I don't know, it was very...
I didn't know there was different kinds of chemo either, which is really funny to hear.
Yeah. But so that was the thing that was most frustrating. But once we kind of got it, like, nailed down, then it was, oh my God. And then,
what?
When it rains, it pours.
Yeah, like, it does.
Because we're sitting here on the phone.
Oh my God.
We're doing a video call with her oncologist, and I'm sitting here in the living room, and she's in her bedroom, because we had a COVID scare.
Yes, we did.
And so we had to quarantine. We decided to quarantine ourselves from each other until we got our test back. It was like we found out on a Tuesday that we were potentially exposed to it, and then Wednesday we both got tested, and then it was the phone call was on Thursday, and so we're both on this stupid video call on like this crappy Kaiser video service, whatever the hell. I'm over here and she's like, like, where do you live? And I was like, in Sacramento. Yeah. She's like, oh. And I was like, I'm here. Like, I can see her. We just can't be near each other right now because we might have COVID. Yeah. Luckily, both of us came back negative. Knock on wood. Never happens. No. But it was just so stupid. It was so stupid. Yeah, it was just bad. Like, she was just like, I could tell in her voice that she was just like, holy shit, I really hope you don't have COVID because that will mess us up really bad.
Oh, it will. Absolutely.
And I was like, yeah. So that was stupid.
Yeah.
So.
That was sad. That was definitely sad. Yeah. It was scary as hell.
Yeah.
That's the last thing I needed.
Nothing like finding out you don't have COVID and like running to your next door neighbor room. And it's like, I don't have COVID. I found out at like 1 a.m. and I like woke her up. And I was
did.
I don't have COVID. Because her results came back first and then mine. I guess where we're at right now is that tomorrow is your first day of chemo.
Yes.
And so
And the bad thing about the whole, well, you know, and I heard about it, like, when did I hear it? Last week, or what is it? On Friday, I guess, when Michelle called. She told me, that's a nurse, and she told me that I could have you with me that day, which is like, I don't know, but if you would have been able to stay all day, or if you were just going to be there to see how things work, or listen to her, you know, that she had a spiel to give you or whatever. I don't know.
You'll be going tomorrow by yourself.
I'm going by myself, which is really sad because, you know, when I think about all the other people back in the day, everybody had a visitor that could sit with you all day. I've just got to sit there by myself, and I think that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's a 4-hour deal, so
yeah,
that's a long time.
So she has to go every
3 weeks.
Every 3 weeks for the next 12 weeks for 4 hours at a time. So it will be a total of 16 hours, 4 different sessions.
Yeah.
Which, when I found that out, I was kind of surprised. But yeah, so I mean, I think that's nice. That's a positive.
Yeah, it is.
So then after you do the radiation, you will have 2 to 4 weeks. It was either 1 to 2 weeks or...
I thought it was 4 to 6 weeks.
Well, no, that's the thing, is that they
changed it again?
No, it's from the beginning. It's always been either 1 to 2 weeks or 4 to 6 weeks. They don't know yet.
Oh.
It'll be dependent.
I thought it was 4 to 6 weeks because I had to go every day.
Yeah.
I have to go every day.
Yeah.
So that was like...
Every
day
for
like
20 minutes.
Yeah, I was going to say no more than... But it takes me an hour to get there and back.
Yeah.
So it's still an 1.5-hour deal, but...
So we'll see when it comes to that.
I think the radiation's another one that I'm not keen about.
Yeah.
To be honest with you. You know, I'm not happy about that one either. But that one I don't think you get sick on or anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not even sure.
I don't know.
It's all news to me, but I'm telling you, I'm sure learning a lot, though, you know. I mean, I'm learning a lot in the sense of understanding the cancer aspect. Ooh, I said the word.
You've said
aspect
it twice
of, oh, really? But for that aspect, I think I'm learning more, you know, but I've never had so many freaking ass appointments. Excuse my language, but that was bad. I think I'm tired. Just the appointments, though, because that, I mean, at the beginning, it was like every other day I had somewhere to go. It's ridiculous.
Insane. Also, to go from that, neither of us ever
go to the doctor.
Go to the doctors. That's why it was so frustrating. I mean, I kind of obviously completely different situation, but with my accident and stuff, I hadn't been to the doctor in a decade.
Right. Oh, absolutely.
And then all of a sudden I was going all the time. And then the same with you. It's like, you've gone for the things that you have to get done and whatever.
Yeah.
But now it's like you're there all the time, and it's just like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Like, that's so annoying.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it is what it is at this point. I guess we'll find out more tomorrow, and then we'll find out more what happens down the road.
Yeah.
Within the next 10 days, I'm going to find out a lot as far as how everything is going to affect me, you know.
And then you have an appointment next week, right? Is it next week?
4?
Don't you have a follow-up appointment or something?
No, I have to go for a shot on Wednesday.
Oh, right. And that's for...
I don't know. I was going to say hormones, but it's not that.
See, I thought it was like not a vitamin C.
No,
obviously, it's not that stupid.
No,
but something like that. Immune shot or something.
Yeah, an immune shot. That's what it was. Yeah,
immunity booster or something.
Yeah, and stuff that I'm taking right now is steroids. Shocker! I don't understand how they all, you know, fall in together. But I read up on that, so yeah I do read.
Wow. It must have just stopped because a second ago you were talking and I looked up and I saw it. So I mean, I had thought about doing videos, and then it was funny because you actually came to me and were like, would you want to do a video? And like a series of videos or something. And that's something that we both kind of want to do because I know you've been looking up a lot of people's videos on YouTube. And that's what's so great about YouTube is that people share their experiences with so many different things. So just being able to see
shows that everybody has different reactions to stuff.
Exactly. And also, you know, what I always like about sharing my experience is that I might have come across something that you didn't think of, or just a random thing of like, oh, well, hey, I thought about this along the way, or I figured out this weird trick that works for me. Right. You know what I mean? And so I think what we're going to try to do is I definitely want to do a video of, remember I told you of like a haul of all of your chemo stuff? Because there was a day where she had like a list of things and I just went and bought all of it. all the candies they
yeah.
said to buy, all
Yep.
the weird socks.
I'd rather have it in the house than
and-
not.
No, exactly.
You know?
So talking about all that stuff, I think would be interesting to talk about, and then also at the end of it, going, did it work for you?
Right.
Like, hey,
Very
they said to
true.
buy these candies. Was that helpful?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Or, you know, so I think
Yeah.
that'd be interesting, and also kind of like a follow-up after chemo and going into
Yeah.
radiation, a follow-up on that too, as milestones come along.
Yeah, we'll
Just kind
definitely be keeping everybody up to date.
I still need to look at that, because I told her to vlog a little bit too.
Yeah. Me vlog? What?
Didn't you do a little bit?
It was not a vlog, was it?
What?
I was just taping myself.
Yeah, that's vlogging.
Oh, that's
That's
what?
Yes,
I'm
you're a vlogger.
Wow, I'm into the vlogging?
It's so
Hot
funny because
dang.
like it sounds
I was
like
just taping myself.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because it comes from video blog. So you're making a blog because
Video vlog, I got you.
vlogging.
Heavens to Betsy.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Learned something new again. I did. Real honest to God, I didn't know that.
Yeah. When you're
People tape themselves. You know.
Yeah.
So that's why I wasn't thinking that as a vlog thing.
Yeah. I was watching a video the other day.
I was doing it while I was driving too, but I did good.
Yeah,
Watched on the road.
set up on like your thing or
Are
whatever.
you really? No, I was like this.
Oh my god! Don't vlog and drive.
What?
She's also the crazy one who, when we were moving to Irvine,
Yeah.
oh my god.
Oh, here we go.
I was driving on the freeway, you were following
Oh, yeah, I
behind me,
was.
and then out
On
of
the side of
nowhere,
you, yeah.
I see your car come out on the
Yeah.
side, and I go, what the hell is she doing?
I'm
And I
taking-
see you with your phone, like, filming me,
Yeah.
and I scared the crap out of me because I thought something went wrong.
No.
And because all of a sudden your phone was,
That's
and you
another
like,
story.
Yeah, literally, it's another story for another
Heavens
day.
to Betsy. I guess we do have some stories to
Yeah,
talk about.
I know.
How funny.
But yeah, so I think that's it for this video.
Yeah, totally.
And just kind of to let everybody know a little bit of what's up.
Yeah, and
And
I'm doing
then-
good so far.
Yeah, no, literally, so far so good. Knock on wood, stays that way.
Yeah,
In good spirits and everything.
yeah.
You know, obviously, it's not fun or happy or good by any means, but
No.
I mean, people always say this, and like we've always just been the type to be like, they try to be positive about it because that's going to make it easier.
Well, you know what Gina always used to say, it is what it is, and we're going to get through it. So
Yeah.
there we
Yeah.
go. And I'm following her lead too, though. I am.
Exactly. Literally, that woman
Yeah.
was spunky as hell.
She was.
Yeah,
And I want to be the same,
exactly.
if at all possible.
Yeah,
So we'll see how it goes.
so it'll
But
be good.
thanks for this.
Yeah, also
Love
look
you.
at we're matching.
I know,
Love
right?
you.
I don't know what the heck.
Show your-
Oh,
show your
hey.
thing.
I got to go like this, sideways. Hello.
It's like those awkward family photos where people are like,
You look like a mouse. A little rabbit.
yeah,
Whatever. How cute.
I love you.
I love you too.
Yeah.
All right, see ya.
Okay.
Say what?
You're like, okay,
Oh,
I'm over now.
I.
My time for
Well.
the movie is over.
Yeah, no, everything's good.
Yeah, and everything's good. Okay, well, we'll see you in the next one. There's a video that we filmed together. I gotta edit it, but there's a couple of videos that we filmed. The people love you on the YouTube.
Oh, I'm
You have a huge
so glad
fan.
to hear it.
You have a huge fan base.
I
on my
wish.
channel.
Well, then you need to put it under my name, so I want to see how many followers I can get.
Wow.
Hello.
Yeah.
I'll at least get the 10 people that your friends that watch it. So
Yeah.
we're good.
Yeah.
What?
Man, she's gonna blow up before I do. Oh my god.
No, I doubt it.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for watching, and stay beautiful. Have a marvelous day, and we'll see you in the next one.
Push the like button.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes. No.
Okay.
Like, subscribe.
Yeah. Like, subscribe. That's
Like,
right.
subscribe. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
We done?
Yeah.
Love you.
You
Bye.
want to say bye? You didn't even say bye to people.
Love you. Bye.
Love you.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
We're good.
All right.
Are you going to stay there?
No, yeah, I'm just gonna stay here for a little while. Just stare at myself.